Why does it always let us look at the shoes? Is there some kind of... Am I meant to get some kind of evidence out of like pictures? Yeah, you can kind of look at the background, time, age, different height. You can get so much information from a picture, but why the shoes? Hey guys, I'm back. Last thing we did was we wrote that letter to our mum, and now we're gonna go send it into the archives. Wherever those are. Are these doors open now? Oh, they were all locked before. So I'm guessing these are just where like all the other... I think I've been in all of these before. Oh no, I haven't searched. Why would they show you the bottom of the radio? I think it's a radio. Yeah, it is. Why would they show you the bottom? That just makes no sense. And now it's upside down. Oh, well, it's a fucking radio. Oh, it's a chair. Oh, you can sit down. Ah, awesome. Let's just go archive this. I don't know why she's doing it. I think it's... You actually have to physically do acts in order to come to peace with it. Come to terms. And I reckon that's actually what she's doing. She blocked a lot of this out of her mind, which makes sense. Those sounds. Which makes sense, because a lot of this shit was fucking horrible. So there's no archives on first floor. Let's go on ground floor. I feel like archiving is usually done in the basement. Basement or like the first floor. Waiting. Alright, so there's no archives here. Alright, maybe we can go lower? But that's still... Maybe this can go lower. God damn, I don't wanna... It's so rusty, I just feel like I'm gonna die just getting in it. Alright, so what's T? Top? No, I want a T. So I can't choose T. I can only use one. Yeah, I got that. Alright, so it only takes you to the first floor. Right. So the archives must have been up there. So the letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to send it. Surgery. Oh, patient storeroom in archives 12. Also, somebody was fucking knocking. Who the fuck was doing that? Alright, so archiving was down at the end. Pretty sure this end. So, the first floor was the, it looks like where they kept all the patients. They had a shitload of patients. Alright, yeah. Nursery 2.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything.
Ugh.
Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. Too many, however, never left.
That shit. That just shows you how shit, like, the fucking medical fucking thing was there. If nobody ever left... These are just people's letters to... Either they got sent to them and it never received. Yes, give me those keys. Don't just pick it up. Am I meant to be...
There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet, somewhere here.
What was her name? What was her name? Her name was Renee, so we're looking for RS. Alright, R.
Dear Mother.
There we go.
Please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. You were right. I know I was wrong. I realize I'm so ashamed. If you only knew how much. But now I'll behave well. Sure, now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good.
No!
Your daughter, Renee. This letter. It was Renee's letter. Just like when it was written. But it was never sent. Why? Why did a thing like that happen?
Because they didn't fucking send us shit.
I've received your letter, Mum. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only have fear and pain, and you no longer write to me. If only these lines could be my soul and tell you what's happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way, and they tell me what I must do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
Not fulfilled. Why does it say not fulfilled? Another one not delivered?
7th July 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You haven't even dropped me a line for months. Unfortunately, I can't afford to come and visit you. I've no money for the fare. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be coming to Volterra on business. I've asked him if would be kind enough to ask the director to have news about you. I hope when he comes back, he'll be able to give me good news. But write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to excuse me. I didn't realize. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much.
Holy shit.
It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless.
She was a poor ass mother.
Keep your chin up, daughter. Things will be fine. You'll see.
So she was trying to get it back. Okay, so that's good at least. But why didn't they fucking send them? These insane asylum people are
12
bitches.
October 1940. Dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. I await a letter anxiously every day. Mr. Onofrio has come back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it?
Oh, that's that
He
guy.
didn't wish to speak to the director, but he did see you. I pray for you every day. Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. That was lovely, wasn't it? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm going to bring you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. At the moment, I'm not well and can't work, but I'll soon get better. You'll see as soon as I'm up to making the journey, I'll come and get you. I know you're suffering a lot, but bear up, I beg you.
Fucking...
Mom will come to pick us up, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. She also sent us the doll. I could have played with it and talked to it, waiting for her to come. But Renee never brought it with her. Perhaps she has been kidnapped like all the others and will be locked up here somewhere.
So that's why that fucking pedophile
Let's look for the second doll. It'll be among bundles of the patient's things.
Oh yeah. So it'll be in here, I reckon. Why did you look up? Is it up there? Is there meant to be a doll that I'm... What is it that sounds? Oh, maybe I'll climb this. There we go. There we go.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window.
Alright, cool. Thanks for that. It's gonna do that anyway, because I'm a normal person. Alright, so what do we have here? There's some photographs.
May the Lord guide your path and keep you away from sin, Mum.
Alright, so I reckon she just got caught masturbating and her mum is super religious and that's why she freaked out. And that's what she's talking about, that she was super strict. Because she was super strict when it came to religion, I'm guessing. Alright, that's a picture of us, Renee. Or we could put her mother. Because they're people and they look the same. Well, yep, so there's some more God stuff. We get it, your mum was religious. Yes, we get it, your mum was religious. Fucking hell. Shit. Can we see anything else? It's like another photo there. Why do we have a photo of this? Fucking Armageddon. Oh wait, that's just burnt photo. Who is that? Is that her grandma? I think that might be her grandma. Let's see the doll.
See, Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
No, didn't. We never knew of her, so you can't abandon something you had no knowledge of. What's that sound?
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. She will always remain where we abandoned her. Beneath the hot lights.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, beneath the hot... She's probably on fire! Those things get really hot. They do start to smoke shit up. Why don't we take that thing? Alright. Oh, she looks angry. Alright, let's turn this off. I think she's using Charlotte, the doll, as a vessel for her emotions and her perspective. She bottles it all up inside of her. That's why she feels such a connection with it. People can put the pain and all the memories and put it inside of it. Oh, fucking hell. Drugging me up again.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. She was on the way. I didn't understand the way. She only obeyed orders. She was alone. I didn't do anything.
Oh shit, the drugs take... Oh shit, this is the shock therapy area. Oh no, I ran around here like 50 times, I know this area. Hey! Hey, isn't that our girlfriend? Wow, that's a lot of people gonna get zapped. Hey! Can I run? Is that another dead person? Oh shit. He's drilled his head out and zapped him. I'm in a wheelchair. Why is some of us in a wheelchair? Oh shit. At least I jumped the queue. Oh, those screams. I don't want to experience this. I've read about all of this. I don't need to see it. Do I need this many? And not one of these people were like, no, this is wrong. It hasn't worked on 100 other fucking thousand people. No. Where's your proof that this fucking works? You just pain them until they start agreeing to everything you say. Fuck you, doctor. You're a piece of shit. You should go die in a hole. And all you fucking... Oh yeah, you're putting that in my mouth so I don't bite my tongue off. Oh, that's not an indication that this is a shit fucking procedure? If I bite my tongue off? Fuck you, doctors. Fuck you, nurses. You all need to die. You, especially. Fuck you, nurse. You don't have a chin. Oh, this is horrible. Don't zap me. Don't fucking zap me. Oh, you bitch. Don't put that on my head. You bitch. Please just cut out before she gets zapped. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Somebody even did this to me, I wouldn't get fucking drugged up. I'll kill them. Oh. So this can't be her, because most of this would actually, like, fry your brain and actually, like, put you in fucking... What's that? Vegetable state. Oh, fuck. See, it's this fucking thing. Ugh. They fucking amp it up. Fucking amp it up. And fucking put these shit on the two sides of your cranium. Fucking... And then fucking shock you the fuck out. This fucking shock button. Usually they have other stuff on your head though. Usually they like put other shit on your head. Like wet it or something? I don't know. What am I meant to do now? Oh, that's why they shaved the head as well. Now I get why they shaves head. Forgot about that. That's why a head is shaved.
What was that doctor writing, sitting at his desk?
He's writing his death warrant. Because he's a fucking piece of shit who did that. Why is this door closed? Oh, we're meant to go to the desk, okay. Okay. Calm down, screams.
7th September 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth.
So she's swearing.
She hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school.
Yeah, that's all of you.
January 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything.
Because you've fucking fried her brain.
When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. 1st June. Apathetic, eats very little. She refuses to be touched.
I wonder why.
Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens.
Doesn't want to be touched because the only touching she gets
impulsive once again.
is
negative.
negative.
This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make sabaglioni, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused, she strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days.
What?
High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. Since then, they've kept her tied to the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories terrify me. They're not real, are they?
Wait, you were with Amara? There's people have imagined. What reality are we referring to? Memory is what you are, whether it's, yeah, that's 100% it. Figment or not, it's your escape. Feels real to you, then it's real.
Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. A fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution. Prostitution? Me? No, I don't think I could have. Or are my memories betraying me?
No, they're not.
What other horrible things might I have done without even suspecting it?
You didn't.
The
People fucking raped you.
The fear of my own actions was one of the things that most tormented me. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous, treated with cortisol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy and, my God, they managed. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
They were the only therapies that could be used. There were so many of you, what could they do to manage that hell? And there were so few of them. The end justifies the means for those who have the power. All of these are kind of correct, actually. There were only therapies that could be used. That's true, because that was the time, even though it was barbaric. Fucking hell. There were so many of you. They were overflowed with work, and not enough trained doctors. Still, there's no excuse the fact for rushing them through. You take your time. And justifies the means for those who have the power. How do I choose between these three? They all explain 100% in the 1930s to 40s, 50s. Never.
June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park.
What?
As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes.
They're bullshitting.
ES therapy. That's how the reality is hidden. It's all carefully planned.
Well, I know this shit fucking is fake because, this shit used to always happen in institutes and they'll cover their asses and just say, oh no, they're mental or they're insane. Nobody, like, just, they had sex with somebody who just walked. No, fuck you. It was one of your employees. Own up to that shit and be like, he was a little bastard. He needs to fucking die and go in prison and get raped by other people. Ugh. Perhaps it doesn't refer to Renee. At least not that Renee. Oh, that could actually, that's a really good point. All well planned, the institution had to protect itself. That is what I'm going for. Why hide? I don't think we were afraid of you. You were worthless for everyone. No, this one, fucking...
13th June.
Okay.
The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated. 20th August, tied to bed. The nurses report the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results.
Electric
no
shock
contact
is
with the exterior. In that way, no one knew what was happening within these walls.
Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. That's half and half. Some people actually wanted to fix them and the rest of the world didn't want to deal with it, so they just put them all in one area. The people who were in here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. That's exactly what I just said. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived? How can you judge? God knows how much suffering they spared you. No. Fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. And this one. It's these two. I hate it when people bring religion into it. Like, I believe religion. Got all that shit going on. Don't put it when it's science and people and... No. The people who are here no longer human beings. As far as society was concerned, the important thing was to keep them quiet. Make the world forget about it. I'll do the top one.
3rd March. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned.
Alright, so she got
The
better.
nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
Maybe Omara was the name she gave you. Like, doesn't mean shit. Let's look for
We
evidence.
can look for her things in the storeroom containing the bundles of patients' belongings on the first floor.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Let's go look for Amara. I'm kind of getting used to this place, like knowing where everything is. This is getting deep. Now it's actually most of the shit. Was it in her head? Did people actually touch and rape her, or was she just like one of those sex addicts or whatever? Or is this the Institute trying to fucking protect itself and cover it up for her? Where's the... Did I walk past the... I think I did. Where am I going? 12. So yeah, keep going this way. So I was going that way. Yeah, so I'm interested to see what's going on. I honestly think that all of this actually happened to her. The Institute was shut down and there's so much fucking evidence about the... I forgot what I was talking about. I like that this isn't scary, it's more interesting than anything. Alright, now let's find Amara.
These are Amara's things,
Oh.
I'm certain.
Okay, I don't know how. Just lucky guess, I guess. Now let's look at Amara.
Amara, there she is. She existed, certainly
Cool.
she existed. There she is, my friend.
Which one is Amara? She's not specifying who it is. Oh, this.
Here we are together.
Alright.
How could I have imagined, even for a single moment,
Oh, that's
that she
her
never
there.
existed?
So she was a nurse. Fucking hell. Then why was she in the shower? Like, a nurse wouldn't shower in the same shower as the patients. That does not make sense. Why does it always let us look at the shoes? Is there some kind of... Am I meant to get some kind of evidence out of like pictures? Yeah, you can kind of look at the background, time, age, different height. You can get so much information from a picture, but... Why the shoes? Why let me look at shoes? Let's see what a diary says.
12th March, 1938. Today, Renee, the young girl, arrived. She's terrorized, poor thing. See, she remembers when we met the first time.
Yep. That's pretty good.
I met her mother, poor thing. She gave vent to her fears of me. I promised her that I would keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away from her, and she was very worried about this because when Renee is depressed, as she is in this period, she barricades herself inside and can't communicate. She uses the doll for this, and it becomes her voice,
Told you.
her eyes, and her ears.
They use that object in order to verbalize everything.
Dr. B said that I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry, I'm sad about leaving Renee. I'll no longer be able to protect her. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this
Maybe
place.
she actually got out.
That poor girl is really ill. I'm the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving, and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. She almost frightened me. Then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. I'm worried because that terrible man had set his eyes on her. I'm certain it was him who brought her in here. Of all the good people that there are, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. That's why they wanted to make her disappear from my life. But I had advised a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she'll do it because she's a good woman.
Oh, that was that smiling girl.
Her friend, the nurse. I think I remember something. She worked in this ward.
That's the smiley one you were talking about.
Let's search for the nurse's traces in the nursery room on the first floor.